Hi guys, it's Carl from Monkey Mod. So today I'm bringing you another blaster. So as you can tell from the video, the box right here says Kublai, and this is the Kublai K1. This is not a 100% stock blaster. It has a little bit of modifications, but it's mostly stock. So I'm just going to do the open box, and I'll go through with you what we have, and also comparing it with the K2. So let's get started. This is the box. I do have to say, the Kublai by far has the best box, the packaging and presentation in the market right now. I thought the CPAK was pretty cool as well, but for the M4 type of a blaster, the Kublai by far is the best. So this is actually a sleeve. So with the sleeve removed, now you have a very solid box with some Chinese characters all over the place. Kublai here, Kublai there, and when you open it, you'll be greeted with the blaster itself assembled. Now, this has slight modifications. I'll go through with you later on, but anyway, this is the blaster. You have a box full of accessories, the eye pros, some gels, a stock 7.4 battery, a crappy battery no less, a charger, and the magazine itself. So let's put this aside. And a user manual, quite informative if you can read Chinese. So it's cute, you have to say. It's useless. You can probably carry half a max in these small little bottles here with a cute little nozzle there. Right, just gonna put that aside. So this is the main blaster. Let me just get this out of this box. There. Right, so this is a Kublai K1. It's not a stock Kublai, stock K1. I have did a little bit of modifications on it. So it has a metal handguard. This is a FFRAS 7-inch with the KAC style rail cover, both left and right, and a CQB type iron sight, and the blackout parts. So basically, when you have your K1 out of the box, you will have the muzzle, the magazine catch, the dummy bolt release, and the fire selector in orange color. So this actually is a custom order requested by a special custom order requested by a customer. There's a lot of custom there. So anyway, I just installed the metal handguard for him and change out the blackout parts, and the rest is pretty much the stock. Everything else is stock, including the nylon outer barrel. So let's just go through with it real quick. So it comes with a rather long outer barrel, but this outer barrel is actually detachable. You can actually detach the front part off and make it into a CQB length M4. So as you can tell, this is an extension. So if you have the extension in stock, your inner barrel doesn't actually reach out, so you can't actually install any hop-up in the stock configurations. So either you lock the stock inner barrel short, then you can attach a hop-up and use the muzzle cover it, or you have to buy a new T-hop or T-piece and a new inner barrel so that you can have a proper hop-up in stock. So that's covered. The front sight is made of iron. It's pretty neat. Has some cool engraving there, and the handguard is a FFRAS 7-inch. The what you call it, the gas tube, the dummy gas tube is stock. I didn't actually change that, so it's pretty neat. It all fits. And the receiver itself, stock, and the receiver is really nice. Like if you are in the market for a very high quality nylon M4 type of a blaster, the Kublai will satisfy you. The next best thing is probably the metal receiver, but it's not available here in Malaysia. So if you want the best M4 with the best quality, shell quality, the Kublai one is the one to go for. Stock M4 type grip and stock classic M4 stock. Adjustable, 6 positions with indicator printed there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right, so that's pretty much it externally, and this is the dummy bolt, and the dust cover pops out when you pull it. So this is as far as it will travel. The K2 does a lot more further. I'll show you in a bit. So let me just get out the magazine and just put it on and see how it looks like. Sight. Okay, so this is how it looks like. So I would say out of box, just change the blackout parts and the metal handguard. It's pretty cool. It's so cool. I mean, classic look, and it's pretty neat, I would say. The performance out of box is probably 220 FPS, and it comes with a pretty good, I would say, yeah, it's pretty good gearbox. It has nylon gears, so probably not advisable if you want to upgrade the spring. 1.2 will do alright, but if you do 1.3, it's probably going to break the gears or some other parts pretty soon. And the motor comes alright. The stock motor is not a really fast type of a motor. It's just good enough for 1.1. You put a 1.2 in, it's going to slow down quite a bit, but still be alright if you use the 11.1 volt. We'll do a little bit of testing in a bit. So externally, alright, the accessories that's supposed to come out of box was this nylon handguard, the classic M4 carbine type, and also a rather nice full metal carry handle with the rear sight. So the customer requested that he wants a CGV type to get the more sleek and modern look, so that's what I changed for him. So externally, that's pretty much about it. So maybe I can do a little bit of a FPS check for you guys. So let me just install the battery. So to get access to the battery, this is the part that I don't really like about the Kublai Blaster. You take off the buttstock. Okay, alright, that's really tight. Now, see the buffer tube. It has a cover because the stock it comes with actually has a cutout here, so if you don't have the cover, it will expose the battery. It's not a big problem, but I don't really like this because it adds an extra step to the battery compartment. So you have to unscrew it and get the cover out, then you can get access to the battery. So for the test, I'll be using the stock battery. Just to be fair, it's a battery that it comes with. So so you insert it. You just have to try your best to cram all the wires in. It's not really designed. I don't really like it. I'm just going to leave it there. So right, and the magazines. So I'll be testing with some LDT Wondrous Milky Gel. Before I forgot to mention, this is a stock magazine. It's made of metal. There's also the nylon sort of chocolate mat. I don't have it right now, so maybe I'll show it to you next time. And again, I don't really like how the magazine is designed. There's no gel stopper, so if you stash your mat upside down, it will all fall out. That's pretty dumb. Right, so gel's in. So let me just get a few shots out. Right, sure thing, it's functioning. So let me just throw it here. Alright, let's see what FPS it can score us out of box. 247 FPS, that's not too bad. 233, 238, 230, 231, 233, 231, 240. So, can you see it? Yep. So it averaged out at around 235. That's not too bad for stock blaster. Although for today's standard, it's actually quite not stellar. Nowadays, it's all about 250 FPS. But it can be easily achieved. More than 250 FPS, just a 1.2 spring in and you'll be doing 250 plus. But anyway, I digress, and do remember that the inner barrel only runs up until here. So there might be some unwanted friction around here that low down the FPS. So let me just get this extension off and test it right out of the inner barrel. So let's try a few shots again. 239, 230, 231, 241, 239, 241, 238. So still doing around the same FPS, so that extension did not actually slow down the gel a lot. So let's a few more gels in. Let's just do a full auto burst and see what FPS we can get. Right, 241, 238, 241, 242, 243. Around the same number as you can tell. So out of box is pretty good. If there's anything worth mentioning, it doesn't even tell me the rate per second. Alright, never mind. Forget about that. So out of box, I would say it's a pretty solid blaster. Not so much on the performance though, but if you are a performance type of a person, you want to mod it, no problem. This blaster can take all of the mods that you throw in it. It will do alright, but you just need to know what you are doing. So outlook wise, it's probably the best. I can't recommend another blaster that can match this level of quality out of box, or at least the receiver itself is really the best M4 receiver that you can find in the market right now. Now, as I've mentioned, I will be showing you a quick comparison between the K1 and K2. So let me just just showing you. This is the box of the K2. It's much shorter because it's a CQB blaster, and again the box is really nice. I really like that packaging. So the contents is almost the same, so I'm just going to show you the blaster right away. So this is a K2. If you've seen my short stroking mod guide, you have seen this already. Now this is not stock, so I won't be doing any testing on this unit. Just to show you a couple of difference. The receiver is mostly the same. This part has a bit of difference. It has a very subtle Mark 18 engraving here. It's quite hard to be seen. I'm not sure why they do it so discreetly, but maybe that's how the real steel is like. And there's some engraving, just that. And the rest is mostly the same. They use the same mats. The grip is the same. Buffer tube is the same. The outer barrel is the same. It comes out as a nylon outer barrel, it's not metal. The inside is the same. And the handguard, well, the biggest difference is actually the charging handle. On the K2, you can actually pull as far as this. So on the K1, it goes up to here only, and then you can't pull it any further. I'm not sure if there's any other mods that you can do to increase the pull line, but I wouldn't recommend doing so because you risk destroying the charging handle return spring quite easily. So other than that, alright, and what else? Actually, that's about it. I mean, the K1 is supposed to be the full carbine length rifle, 14.5 inch outer barrel, and the K2 is supposed to be a CQB length, Mark 18 Mod 0. The stock is different, of course, but other than that, they are pretty identical. There's not much of a difference there. Out of box, you get the exact same performance on the gearbox, 220 FPS, I believe, when I get this stock, because the inner barrel is significantly shorter. I think it's around 24 cm, I can't remember, but it's significantly shorter, about 5-6 cm shorter compared with the stock K1. So that's about it actually. I may be doing another unboxing video or just on a K2, but I don't see much point of it because the K1 and K2 is really identical. There's not much difference there. If you buy a K1, I don't recommend you getting a K2 because there's no surprise factor unless you are Kublai fans or you are collectors, and you might want to get both, which I can thoroughly recommend. They are very good luster, at least externally. And I do have my own K1. It's modified with the handguard and stuff. Let me just show you quickly. So this is my personal K1. This is the first batch of a K1. And let me just, since I have this here, let me just go through you what I did. I've changed the outer barrel into a 14.5 inch metal outer barrel, and the rest is actually mostly the same. This is stock, the stock triangle sight, and this is the stock muzzle, as you can tell. It's even in orange, I didn't change that. And this is the Kublai made Omega rail. This is a 9-inch rail. I really like this because it's very beefy, and it retains the use of the delta ring that I like on the M4. So I use a longer gas tube as well, dummy gas rod, because instead of 7-inch, now it's a 9-inch. So I had to extend the gas tube just to get the authentic look. So I have the CQB sight on as well, and tan color, I don't know, tan, flat dark earth, mud, I don't know. This all different shade of a color here. But anyway, at least I think because both is Kublai, at least their color here match. And this is actually Kublai as well. This grip this is a sand again, whatever color it is. It doesn't even match these two. So this is a stock grip but in sand color, and this is the aftermarket classic M4 stock. It's not by Kublai, I don't know who it's from, but it's the only option available if I want it in sand color. So I just get this look that I sort of preferred. And again, this is the first gen K1, and similar to that one, it can only travel this far. And the rest is pretty much the same. Oh yeah, I think this is a Troy style sling mount with a QD. And as you can tell, the dummy bolt release, the magazine catch, the fire selector, and the muzzle is in orange. So if you have a K1 out of box, this is the color that it will comes with. And that's pretty much about it. Alright, I also changed out the trigger guard with a custom trigger guard. I don't know what style is this, but I thought it looked quite cool. So, alright, that's pretty much about it. I think this review is getting too long. Okay, so back to the K1. Now, I'm just going to end the video review. Personally, I prefer this style of a look. You don't need to spend a lot, just a handguard and it will look really cool. And if you ask for recommendations, performance, they are not the best out of box. You have to put a little bit of money and some time to mod it to get it up to date. If you are a collector, get this. Period. Alright, so this has been an unboxing and sort of a review for the Kublai K1. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any questions regarding this Kublai K1 or K2, just ask me in the comment sections. I will get to you as best as I could. And thanks for watching. See you guys soon.